So here we are at Kazami's lab in Trinity City. Taro gains consciousness and remembers refusing to leave the sinking ship and wondering what happened. And Frody is still out cold. And Kazami's like, Taro, you've awoken. He introduced himself and Taro was like, oh, you're the chief scientist studying Trinity Energy. And constructor of God Sigma. He's like, oh, you're very well informed. As I would expect from a time traveler. And as said expert in Trinity Energy, he's well aware of its potential application in manipulating space-time to cause a time warp. Furthermore, he also deduced the Eldar's origins after observing the arrival of their new fleet following the second break. So Terrell praises his intellect, but they must know if he's aware of just how much warfare his precious research has caused throughout the galaxy. The Eldar homeworld itself still wavers like a candle in the wind that is the Earth's violence, all thanks to Trinity Energy that he helped develop. And Kazami is like, alright, shut up. I have too little time to listen to your tantrum. He has to focus on saving the Earth right now, and his research will be needed to do so. And for that reason... out of date moves, it's good for you. Over in the briefing room, Kunstein has summoned everybody for an important announcement. And Julie is like, oh, maybe they've made a breakthrough regarding dimensional collapse. Oh, yeah. David has a general idea what it is, but he says that the team ought to hear it from her directly. But he does tell Marin that what he's about to hear is going to be a huge shock. And he's like, oh, I bet I'm about to get dismissed from being the pilot. And David's like, don't worry about it. I don't want any part of that after witnessing how integral you are to the team. And Ryder's like, well, I wouldn't have expected that from you. And David's like, I was also seeing how even you had come to respect the guy. But he's like, I'll support you as Quinstein's assistant. Faye's joining the team and Toga loves it. But she's like, well, it's more that I've got nowhere else to go after violating Federation orders by going on the last thing. So the Grand Troopers are coming along to fulfill their duty as defenders of the Earth. And here's Alex, he loves robots. Super robot, yeah, I love them. I always want to touch a super robot. I want to kiss them every day. AG laughed that Faye was cute when she's not wearing the frowny face all the time, and Toga says she's always been cute ever since they were little. And then Faye's about to start telling him off, and then Alex says, gotta get along! Yeah, and he's hyped as hell, and he introduced himself as Lieutenant Alex Smith. But he just wants to be part of the Super Robot Army, Defenders of Earth. He's Ryusei. No, he's way cooler than Ryusei. Because, 1, no esports. 2, he's not a magic baby. Yeah, Shin didn't get the memo on being called that, and Alex is like, strong men and women united, bearing the courage to stand tall for the weak against an enormous force of evil? Hell yeah! I love super robots as much as I love eating natto and gyudon. And then Runa is like, alright, but please stop yelling because it's embarrassing. And then Tetsuya said, while enthusiasm for robots is fine, don't think our job's all fun and games. And then Faye's like, he's good, he's just very excited. If I could be part of the Super Robot Army, I would never say no, ever. Put me in a Bonta, let me go, put me in, coach. Quinstein comes in, and she has some info that she says is indispensable to the battles to come. But it could also dampen our fighting spirit. Holland's like, are you about to tell us there's no way to stop the collapse? He's like, well, that possibility's not off the table, but let's start from the top. Data salvaged from Marin's pulsar burn provided the basis for this announcement. The pulsar burn, he's like, check this out. She puts up a map of the world after the second break and superimposes the area that would have been flooded had the Aldebaran's operation succeeded. And Marin, what is it, Marin? He's like, that's S1, that's S1, that's 100% S1. And Quinston says, that's right, S1 is Earth in the future after it had been flooded. And all the S1ians have travelled through time to invade their own world. And that also means that Marin and the Aldebaran folk are also Earthlings, rather than like being aliens from space. And everyone's like, whoa, really? And he's like, yep, evidence to back it up. Hey Ryder, Oliver, bet you feel like super dickheads for being racist to call him an alien shithead. When actually, he was from Earth all along. Eat shit. But S1 gets its name because it's the first planet of its solar system. And AG goes, yeah, but every idiot knows that Earth's the third planet in line. And then Mizuki said, but the second break got rid of Mercury and Venus, didn't it? And he's like, oh shit, yeah. And then Quinston says that Marin's also told her about several aspects of S1ian religion and folklore that shares many things with Earth's own history. The fact their physiology and technology matches Earth's own despite them being from different worlds. And then Julie's like, you know what? Now I know how you were able to crack the pulsar burn and subspace tech so easily. But now, all these time traveling things happened. How the fuck did they happen? And Quinston says, I think it comes down to Marin's report of the S1 people leaving their world in search of a new one via subspace warp. When they were doing their warp, they were affected by a shockwave from the first breaking of the world, and they travelled across time and ended up here. Orson was like, holy moly, I didn't know they could do that. And Quinston presumes that the Aldebarans just had no fucking idea. Jamil and Camille have something on their minds though. Various components of this world originally started out as separate universes and meant to stay that way. But S1 is the future of the combined world? And we just stopped the operation that was going to flood it and change it to be like S1. And Quinston's only explanation is that S1 is only one of many possible futures for the multidimensional world, which would have come about if we'd failed. Oliver asks if this means we've changed S1's past. And Talia then is like, well, in science fiction, normally if you do that, then if you're unlucky you could destroy a world by messing with like causation of things and cause paradoxes. And Quinston then goes, oh, the notion of a single continuity in time is outdated, so think of it not as a future being destroyed, but as a new different one being born. And then Duke says, in other words, when we stopped the flood from happening, we created an alternate future, a world where Earth did not become S1. And the explanation behind the possibility of parallel universes being born from a single one sheds light on the fallen angel overdevil thing. As far as Gwen understands, the Aquarian in Rand's original world, but he doesn't mention Rand of course, used to be one during the Black History until they were separated. Banjo is curious, if there's an infinite amount of parallel universes, every single action led to a new future being created, and Quinston says that he doesn't think every individual difference has the influence to do that. To create that kind of event, it would take another special circumstance like the past being tampered with. Such as changing the history of S1, or a level of energy that breaks down physical laws, like a dimensional quake. The kind of energy to make even space-time itself quake. That could be called dimensional power. Pierre is like, is that what caused the world to split from gainers and everybody? He's like, yep. Considering the commonalities between the histories and how suddenly the split happened, it's led her to believe that what caused it was a huge quake that happened at the end of the Black History era. And it sounds crazy, but it's the only thing that makes any sense. Gwen didn't expect to hear of dimensional quakes happening in ancient times, and Duran says that Arthur, who's the innocent leader dude, he said that he never mentioned any of them, but he did teach, he was from the innocent, and LT loved him a lot, and then she got fucking sand in her eyes and went blind, but she's alright, don't worry, that was in the series. But yeah, he taught the Iron Gear crew a lot about history of Zora and the Innocents, and Duran's sure that if we meet up with him, we'll get more details. And we're like, wait, didn't Arthur die at the end of the Innocent War? He's like, no, he survived and he cured Elchi of her blindness. And Gwen is like, you didn't tell us sooner about this important information? And Julian's like, what? Old history? Why I didn't think it was important. And then Gwen yells that you only need to look at Laura's white doll, because he's still calling Laura, because he can't face the fact that he's gay. It's fine. The fallen angels and Overdevil to realise the enormous power that existed in the Black History, and it's this power that could save humanity. So of course it's important. And then Chirrut's like, damn, dude, calm down, don't be so mad. And then Gain tells Gwen to calm down because Jiren's excuse is more than understandable. And then Gwen is like, I'm sorry, Jiren. Jiren's like, no, it's fine. I was a bit slow on realising that his insight was would be helpful. But regardless, Bright says we should investigate the Black History and this dimensional power that showed up when it was destroyed. When it ended. And Quincy agrees. There was a break-in at the end of Black History which separated the world. So if we can get some tech from that era, then maybe that would help with the dimensional repair. Could go both ways. But Garrod and the Banjo think it's best to be positive about things. So let's go meet with Arthur. And Duck's like, we don't actually know where he is. Someone's like, oh my god. First you get us all excited and then that. And Elchi says there's no way to keep track of him because the world's all crazy. And then Reg says we would love to see Arthur every day if we could, but that's not how things are, alright? And Holland's like, oh. And Hap's like, Holland is backing off from these two girls. What? And Tanner's like, oh my god, do they have some sort of magic power? But Elchi and Rag fucking love Arthur. Arthur is like fucking catnip to everyone in Zabungle, and they have a really good picture that I've got to find. I think we get an updated version of it. But this is it from the alphas. Oh my fucking god. We don't get this picture though. That's Arthur. And that's the girl's reaction to him in Alpha Gaiden. Just, what? Whoa! They love that shit. They can't get enough of Arthur. He's beautiful. But Tsukage says we do have a lead on him though. Tsukage and Quincy said that this morning Trinity C received a message offering the whereabouts of the inheritor of the Black History. Kay's fishy, but we don't have any other clues, so you know. Orson thinks the timing's too perfect. And Quincy says that the message came from the Black Charisma. And then Sirius is like, this is a fucking trap, are you kidding me? And he said, but he also said that on top of Arthur, we'd also find the Vodorak priest who knows the truth. And Hap is like, sounds like Norb to me. Talia and Bright have heard that the Vodorak were more of a terrorist group than a religion, but Hap says it's all propaganda. Vodorak cultists just want to live in harmony with nature and coexist with the Corallians. Put them in opposition with the government because it was trying to murder all that thing. What's happening? We're going to go find Arthur from Zabungle, and we found out that S1 is Earth in the future, but we've changed it, so don't worry about it. Stoner says, hey, but there are some extremists within the religion that did do terrorist attacks against the Promised Land government, so, you know, it's not... But Holland says that the Federation of Pregio Tower was always wanting to silence them, which is what led to the massacre at the city of Del Cielo. And then Renton remembers how Holland and Eureka participated in that. But we've been trying to find Norb to get more Corallian-related information for Dr. Bear, so trap or not, Holland and Jamil say they're going to go check it out. Alone's worried following this because we don't know what Black Charisma's up to, but Holland's like, we've got no choice, can't sit around either. Quattro thinks we should take the plunge because it's the only way to get answers, and the Duke thinks that we should get some insight on what Charisma's after. When Bright asked, Quinstein said the location was indicated in the Atlantic Federation's Heaven's Base on the North Atlantic Ocean. So, we're going to be assaulting the main stronghold of the remaining Sage Council, Loyalists and Logos. Is Roger. Something wrong, Roger? If it was around, he'd say, you got stomachache or something? It's like, no, I was just thinking of it. Pay me no mind. And then internally, there were some memories about the fallen angels within Big O. The Angels' World was originally one with Jiren and Lawrence, so does that mean Paradigm City was also part of it until it was separated by the Black History's events? But then, why do none of the city's citizens have any memories? Maybe the truth I seek will be revealed if I solve the enigma of that era, just as Schwarzschild said. But yeah, we're gonna go find Arthur. Have a good time. Find out what the deal is. So here's Jibril talking to Arthur and Norb. And he's requesting their cooperation. Arthur knows that Jibril plans on using history as a means to control the anxious masses and has no intention of helping. And Jibril says it's the only way to guide everybody in this world. And the people don't care what the truth is. Their only concern is living as best they can. And then Arthur is like, that's exactly what Cashing King did, and I can't believe they're coming back. And that's the innocent dude. Jibril certainly can avoid the same end as that guy because he understands how to properly control the populace. Just get enough power to force them to submit, and with that, order. And then Arthur goes, so about that power, where did that go when you were forced to flee to the end of the world with the tail between your legs? And Jibril's like, temporary setback. I'll overcome it with your help. The Black History had weapons far stronger than what we have today. He wants Arthur to tell him where they lay. And with that much power, the world will belong to him and his cohorts once again. So Arthur repeats the warning that the Promised Land is forbidden. And Norb is like, Promised Land is Promised Land. And mustn't be disturbed by anyone. Jibril's well aware that the Promised Land refers to Inglacer, and the ancient warning indicates there are relics of the Black History there. It's like, well, if you know that much, then why are you still trying to get your hands on them? He says, because I need more now. Shadja then walks in, and he says he's got news of an enemy force approaching. Jibril wonders if it's Federation or Zaft, and then Olba says it's a medium-sized group. And then Jibril's like, thinking they can conquer Heaven's Base with such numbers. To the command center, nerds. And he tells Bask to deploy. He tells Arthur and Norb that when he gets back, they better be ready to spill the beans. Door slams. And then Norb says how annoyingly loud the barks of a weak dog are. And Arthur is like, wow, Jibril's filled with an unending desire to dominate others. He's pretty fucked up. And then here's Arthur's assistant, Birin, and Maria. And they're already sick of him, and they feel sorry for Arthur for having to deal with it. Arthur's feels that he's the one that's got to apologise to them for getting him involved in the mess, but they don't blame him because they love that dude. And they also go, yeah, especially with how jealous Rag looked when we took the job. But then Norb's like, I wish I had some assistants. You're so lucky, Arthur. Maybe Birin and Maria would like to work for me. And they go, maybe if you took a bath sometime, Norb. He's like, but it's been 40 years since I last had one. And they're like, so, like, they're not going to outright say he stinks, but he sees enough on their face to apologise and go, sorry, Arthur, that I'm a smelly dude. And, what with having lived in the Innocence acclimatised domes where a lot of people just, as soon as they're exposed to the air outside, died. Because germs. And Arthur's like, no problem. I decided to live alongside the civilians. So I've already got the surgeries to enable me to live outside the domes. I can handle a stinky boy. And Norb says that's good. He is appreciative of the smells of nature. And Arthur's willing to chalk bodily odour up to another part of human life. Explains to Norb how the Innocent stayed hidden among their creations, following the directive of the Ancients to be regulators of the world. And that's not being served by being locked up here. Norb tells him not to worry, because the wind has just switched, and with it, a change is going to come to their prison. These goddamn nerds. Scenario 45, Inheritors of the Legacies. So here's Bascom. Bascom and everybody have deployed, and he stands ready to defend, and it'll be their grand comeback. Jamaican confirms that those are ready to be deployed whenever. But Gibril says that the number of troops present will be enough to deal with the assault. And if worse comes to worse, he's got a trump card that he was set up to use against Plant, but can be used against these guys too. Abel is here too, and the Frost Brothers pray that his new type ability is awakened, and he's determined. And here he is, and he doesn't want to repeat the mistakes at Zondarepta. Then Shadja's like, this guy's already fucking doomed whether he awakens as a new type or not. And Olber's like, yeah, but at least he can suck up a few bullets. But anyway, the attackers are on top, and it ain't Zaft or the Federation, it's us! And the Iron Gear can come, so the Argarma. Oh wow, we get 4 battleships? Alright, I'll bring the Glomar too. Okay, so Talia's surprised that Logos still have this many dudes, and Holland's like, any group that can control the world from the shadows ain't gonna go down that easy. Arthur and Norb are somewhere inside the base, but search for them's gonna take ages. But Eureka says that she feels herself being called by some Trapar-like waves, and thinks that's Norb. Stoner then is like, biological Trapars? And he says they're waves emitted by people that are similar to the real thing. And they're reportedly able to convey things such as emotions, which might explain why skyfish gather for large happy crowds. But Eureka points to a building, and Holland and Jiren are gonna go get them. Elchi asks everyone to cover them, and Rag isn't happy that Elchi's gone in as a bungle. He's like, well, the Iron Gear and the Freedom aren't good at amphibious operations, so they gotta hang back. And wanted to see Arthur again. And Rag's like, oh, you're so self-centered. And she's like, whatever, lady. I saw your face when you heard we were gonna see the lovely Arthur. And then Jiren's like, alright, you two, quit it. Save it for later, because the enemy's coming. And Talia gives the order to clear the way for Holland and Jiren. Dorandal would be glad if Logos was finished off, so Ray's ready to go, but he ain't coming. And Shin ain't gonna let him run loose. Jamaican sees us and is like, they're going after Arthur and Norb. And Bask is dead serious about safeguarding these for their plans. Jiren wants to race Holland so you can reach it first, but Holland's like, no way a walker machine can keep up with an LFO. He's like, don't know till you try. I'll show you how good a walker machine is. But yeah, this ending point is like impossible to not get. You've got to fucking try to not get them there. Oh, the moon's out, good. Maybe I'll fucking laser those guys. Yeah, so timer's running. Want to wrap this up by turn 5. More stuff, but it ain't easy. Western wing up north to deal with Abel. And while everyone else still goes to the east, and then everyone converges. Yeah, alright, alright, alright. And there's new stupid garbage. Yeah, these things. The Euclids. They're like Zamzaza and Gelizgates. And they got reflector barriers, but they're long range and garbage. But they're pretty strong, so that's fine. Jiren is super fast, and Holland too, like they're both the big boosters. And Elchi and Rag are out here, but away we go! No, there. Yep, that's pretty much what I expected out of this. Is the sub-scrubs not doing anything. I've got you now, you can't stop me. Don't underestimate Walker Gallia. There we go. I think we just get to buy the Black Alley when it's time. Alright. Blue Gale, Nameda Harate, Blue Gale, bum 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 bum. I hit too many bums. It goes bum bum bum. You get him, Holland. Because you're going to be shit next game. Fucking Abel, look at him. He's shit robot. I mean, he didn't miss nothing. Renton and Jiren, not Ren, Holland and Jiron are racing, and everybody's excited to see Arthur, but that's it. I want to stay in try mode so I can fuck them up. Give him the old try attack. No Kira yet, nope, because Kira's not joining until stage 51. We get him for a couple of for a guest appearance before then. I think just one. But he ain't joining until then. Then he grade launched the big boy with the big shield. Oh hey, it's K. Wee 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 wee. Let's take out the fuckers. Yeah. Their backup is shitty. Yeah, I want to combine. Yeah, I'll be here Monday. Well, I hope so, unless anything happens. Oh, she's almost got enough. Tomorrow is space, so I shouldn't be here then. But Monday should be good, and my cleaner ain't coming, so hopefully I'll be able to do an early one. Your timing on this one. Alright, Raymond, chill out. all. Eh? What the? I need to get Roger out of the fucking scene, that's for sure. Yeah, so they stole my goddamn Roger movers. Those fuckers. Soul Gravion! Lovely. Lovely. Love that dude. He's good. It's hoot and holler to make him strong. Whoosh. So, Graviton Bringer. He's not shooting her at him anymore. How many more of us can we put on Graviton? More than this! More than this! Oh, they are all barriered up though, but you really want a new Hyper Bazooka that, dude? I mean, you go for it. Now, remember the new Hyper Bazooka in Z3 when you're in space? What good animation. Blank. Yeah, like, he doesn't do anything because he's not upgraded, but that's fine. I knew she would because she's fully upgraded in terms of damage. I guess we'll rock'em sock'em this robot, that's fine too. Yeah, there we go. She's even like in the right spot now. Boom, ba ba dum ba dum. Bum bum da bum bum ba dum bum ba dum. Bang 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 bang. Ba dum bum. Yeah, his tri-attack sucks because the girls suck at it. Because they don't have anything upgraded, but they're fine. Here comes Quattro Beach. What's going on? I'm gonna throw this. Hey, you did alright, buddy. But you need more Z's. Yeah, and they stole my fuckers. Stole my Holland from these jokers. And there's Rubina in the... Is it the Aphrodite or the Venus? With his fucking nipples, I hate it. it's the Venus A. Bang, 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 bang. And we need to get him a better squad because those guys can't attack point blank with him. I believe Holland does upgrade after this. Titan 3. I need some range 1 supporters, and unfortunately there aren't very many of them. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected there. He needed the crit to do that much, because she's got the support reduction skill. Like the damage penalty reducer for platoons. Just fucking murdered that dude with a big heavyweight. This is impossible! Buddy! Nothing's impossible when you look at the light of the sun. They got their barrier, but it doesn't matter because we're going to try them. Ooh. See, I've got all these supers with range 1 moves. Speaking of Holland, where's me in space being stupid and shitty? Hanging out with Durandal all the time. Classic me. Got him. He's a large dude, right? Yeah, he's a large dude. I was gonna say he better be a large dude. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, well, Lion, you're our new powerful boy. So don't fuck it for me. Bum ba dum bum bum. Oh my god, she fucking got one. Oh. Yeah, she's just hanging out in space with Durandal. Wherever they're hanging out. Wait, is that in space? They must be in space. He hasn't come down to Earth yet, right? It's alright, he's gonna get excitable. You don't need to do that, dude. He's big and invincible, and you're not. Mugen punch. Okay, now Apollo's good. I was gonna say he's not quite murdering these dudes because he's not juiced up, but he is now, so now he might as well do the cheap move, because I'm pretty sure he's going to do 7,000 damage. The Wyndhams. Are they Waddons? I think they're Wyndhams. It don't matter. It don't matter. They're weapons. It don't matter. Yeah, so now it's Prevail and the huge defense has kicked in. Well, he always had the huge defense. Look at that. It's truly a 13-year-old boy. Bonk. Yep. He needed the crit to do it, but he did it. And it's not as if the crit's unlikely. Yeah, try this fucker up. No mercy for barrier hammers. Dr. Robotnik looking pile of shit. I can feel it. The nerve rash. No, she must be in Gibraltar. They're in Gibraltar. That's where they are. So Mir's not in space. She's in Gibraltar being shitty though. Hanging out with Durandal. The second scummiest dude in space. Joint second. It's like Butcher and then Sirocco and Durandal. Maybe he's third. You gotta long range punch that dude. Now you're only taking 10 damage all of the time. Oh, nice level up, dude. It's the rockin' something laser. Look at the Bialants! I love them. Too bad the Bialant custom in Z3 is extremely disappointing in its animations. Which sucks because in Unicorn it's one of the best animated things going, and then in the game they're just like, just spin it around a bit. I like you to not use up all your juice. We gotta clear out those guys, but that's fine. Get on the ground. Fuck that. Oh my god, Roger! Roger Smith! Oh my god! Oh my god! Roger with his punch-em. Sorry, Holland. One of these boys is fast and cool, and one of them's you. It's the legacy. Holland didn't reach the mark. The point. Clear the scenario out. Single neutral reinforcement having been shot down. Maybe I wanted to clear up more nerds. Alright, Abel. So that's a mobile suit, huh? Oh, she just learned Hot Blood. Way, maybe Holland eat shit. Nice try, Holland, but Walker Machine, no, yeah, I hope you believe in the power of a Walker Machine. That little fucker's pretty fast, huh? Dude comes in. And Holland and Jiren have reached the point, and Talia tells us to keep routing the enemy till their return. And then Gidget detects some troops incoming to the area. And Jared and more. And but they're not here to attack us. Their target's the Logos troops. Basque's pissed they've decided to ride on the coattails of our assault, and Jamaican reports more Federation troops attacking other locations on the island. Faye asks Jared for an explanation. He's like, I'm not about to waste my time on a deserter. Faye Sharu, or what's she? Yeah, Faye Shinuru. And then, but Ma gets in touch and says their objective is to eliminate the remnants of the Sage Council loyalists. So, as much as Jared would love to, they won't attack unless provoked. And Talia won't add to our problems, so she agrees to a truce, if only for this one battle. And Jared's annoyed that he can't do anything to Camille, like with Camille right in front of him. Ma says he must follow their orders to the letter in order to gain Sirocco's trust. And Jared's like, oh, he's just having us do the dirty work while he's getting ready to head into space. Jibril seeing things are going south, so he's going to play his first ace in the hole. A bunch of Psycho and Destroy Gundams. 4 is appalled they have more of these things. And Sting has just completely lost his shit, and he yells that no one's going to beat him now he's got one of these. And 4 thinks that they went too far with Sting's adjustments, and that Shin and Camille will not allow these things to exist. So, now I gotta take down these fuckers. Because I gotta keep these nerds alive. If we don't lose any of them, then we get an ending point. And the skill point is end of turn 5 to take out all the Psycho and Destroys. Is this the end of me? Yeah, sorry buddy. So let's get in here and start beating them up, shall we? I mean, it's not from there though. From here. And Sting, he's going to be the rudest one. Yeah, Lone sticks around forever on this route instead of pissing off like he does on around. He sucks. That's why I've avoided upgrading him as much as possible. Look at this shit, I hate that. I hate it! I need to take